I find this one less irritable, typically, whereas sitting, I don't know why.
Okay, so if someone's got, if the nerve is screaming, if they're getting a lot of numbness, tingling, that kind of thing, you'd start supine. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so depending on what you want to do, so say, what do you think, slider or tension? Slider. Through what joint? So she's already flexed, so that's already kind of tension. So say I want to slide through the knee, right? So I'd be here, and all I would do is I would just dorsiflex. So hip is flexed, so it's tension there. The knee stays slack, right? So if you want to tension the nerve at the knee, you would extend. And if I want to slack it, or say I want to glide through the ankle, I wouldn't dorsiflex, right? And you could just go through this, right? So this is kind of a start. If I want to make it harder, but still slide through the ankle, I could slump and tuck and still do it. Does that make sense, though? So I'm sliding through the ankle there. If I'm sliding through the knee stays slack, and I just dorsiflex, so I'm tensioning, slack, tension, right? And then if you want to do an overall tensioner, you could slump, tuck, and tension. And then if you wanted to relieve it, you could have them look up and look down. Or you could have them stay here and just plantar flex and dorsiflex. So there's different options.
Because what's maximal tension through that nerve? Like that slump test. What's that position look like? Dorsiflex foot, flexed cervical spine. So that's maximal flexion. Yeah. So then you could just, depending on the degree that you want to tension that nerve or degree that their symptoms come on, that's when you would decide how many components of that full tension that they can withstand. So the more, the better. Or depending on, like he was saying, if you're trying to not have tension or just glide it through a joint, then you might not tension through that joint. Yes.
Yeah. Glide through the joint, you don't tense that joint. So
Right.
That's where it's at slack. That's where it's sliding through.
Right.
Where it's slack.
Right. So if you were kind of trying to if you weren't trying to avoid tensing through a certain joint, then you can always get them in that slump position and then just do a glider, which is where you plantar flex a foot and flex the neck. So that's going to be tension through all of this part, but then I'm decreasing the tension through the foot, and then you just reverse that where you lift the head but dorsiflex the foot. So then kind of you're doing like an overall just glider of the entire nerve. Back and forth. Does that make sense?
So if you're gliding through the knee, do you need them to extend and like slump the hip? Because don't you need to move kind of the proximal and distal area for it to glide all the way
If you're
through?
doing a glider.
Okay, so you'd have to have them kind of arch.
Or you could do the head or.
Yeah.